Hey guys, welcome back to my video series for the WBFF World Fitness Model Championships in Toronto, Canada, August 27th. I'm 10.5 weeks away now, and today I've come to Peak Physique here in Cardiff, UK to train biceps and triceps. It's cold, it's wet, and I can't wait to get started. So follow me in and let's get to it. All right, 2 sets warm up done. I used the barbell, a nice big compound movement to really hit the main section of my biceps. Now, because I'm only 10.5 weeks out, I want to start to focus more on not necessarily isolation, but to really bring out that definition and separation. So I'm going to move away from barbell for now and focus on some seated dumbbell curls. But instead of doing alternative curl and twist like I would normally do, I'm going to keep my palms facing forwards and just focus on bringing them up at the same time, getting a deep squeeze in the bicep head early on. So 3 work sets now, aiming for 10 reps, but still going as heavy as I can. Those seated dumbbell curls really enable me to lift quite a bit heavy weight, but really get all of that load across the width of my bicep. So unlike a barbell where I tend to stand up, I normally cheat with the rep if I go too heavy. By remaining seated and having 2 dumbbells, I feel at least it keeps a lot more of that stress firmly across the width of the bicep. So good for whether you want to add some size or just to really bring out that kind of definition, that conditioning within the bicep head. All right, the dumbbell's done. Now I'm going to move over to a seated preacher curl, load up the weight, and again, try to do 3 sets, aiming for 10 reps, and upon failure, do a rest pause for the next one, going heavier, and that third one, if I can increase the weight again, doing a drop set or a strip set, taking the weight off. I love this gym. It reminds me of the gym that I first started working out in when I first got into the competitions. even though this WBFF competition is fitness modeling, I don't train any differently than if I were doing a bodybuilding show, or at least when I used to do the bodybuilding shows, it's the same. In fact, the only thing that really changes is how I present myself on stage. See, for me, I'll always train heavy with heavy weights, whether it's for a bodybuilding show, fitness modeling, a photo shoot, and just add in a little bit more diet or reduce my calories if I need to lower my overall body weight. The rest I find is up to pretty much that final week of contest prep. Water loading, sodium depletion, carb depletion and carb loading. For me, that all affects how full my muscles are. If I reduced training with heavy weights and did more higher volume, more repetitions, less resistance, and I'm doing the dieting and reducing my calorie intake, for me, my muscles are going to go flat. And that's where you hear some of the terms thrown around on stage for he's looking cut, he's looking dry, ripped, lean, full, soft. It's really what to do with the muscle cell, and whether it's full of glycogen and you're depleted of water, so you have that tight effect on your skin and the muscles pumped up, or if you haven't loaded up properly or you've got too much water subcutaneously above the muscle and beneath the skin. So if you're looking to do any kind of show, whether it's a bodybuilding, a fitness show, or even for a photo shoot, I'd always keep my training heavy. Keep the weights up, and therefore all of the carbohydrates that you eat go into the muscle, keep you energized for the weight training session, and then just add cardio in to assist with burning the body fat rather than dropping the calories down. Okay, enough talking. Let's get on with the final work set of preacher bench, and for this, I'm gonna do a drop set. All right, for the next work set, I'm gonna take the weight up, but unlike using free weights on the plate, it's often hard to increment the weight up by my usual 5 to 10%. So with plates, these are perfect for doing drop sets and strip sets on. So I'm gonna take the weight up from 60 to 70 pounds, aiming for 10, but failing to hit 10. As soon as I hit failure, I'm gonna drop it down by at least a plate and get those final few reps out just to continue to push and work my bicep to exhaustion. So let's get to it. normally I don't train biceps with triceps. I'd normally keep biceps to part of my back workout and triceps with my shoulders or maybe my chest workout. But as the weeks progress and I get closer to the competition date, I want to save my energy for those big muscle groups and not leave my biceps or triceps as a kind of a final exercise that I can't wait to be done with. So I'm now combining those two so I can give my biceps and triceps all the attention they need to, so I can get the best development and separation from them, and then sticking with back, chest and legs as their own workout days. I wouldn't recommend this if you're looking for overall mass, but for me recovery is now almost as important as my actual training days themselves. So with 6 days weight training, I can't fit the same amount of recovery days in, so I'm having to juggle about my workouts. But anyway, you can keep up to date with all of my workouts on robrichardsfitness.wordpress.com, and all of my workouts on there, my sets, exercises, reps, and pretty much everything I'm doing. Right, one more work set on close grip, easy curl, and then it's off downstairs to check out what they've got for triceps.